Showcase Richmond, I'm Matt DiNardo. In many respects, finding the right company to service our cars is like finding the right doctor to treat our medical needs. You may want somebody you can trust, someone who has a lot of knowledge, experience, and great bedside manners. Haley Buick GMC could be that auto MD you're looking for. To tell us more are Barry Moore, the general manager of Haley Buick GMC, and with him is Chuck Baird, a master technician at Haley. First, Barry, thank you both for joining us. Again, Chuck, thank you too. Barry, many people don't know this, but Haley can service any make and model of cars. Is that correct?
Our technicians are obviously specially trained from General Motors on GM cars, but a person like Chuck can probably open almost any car. He's got the tools, and you're going to learn more about that. When you have all the tools and just the intelligence and logic, he is the car doctor. We had to talk about 4 years ago. I think I told him, I said, you know, you're like our surgeons here. Right. And I remember Wayne and I were talking about it, and so Chuck is a surgeon.
Talk about really quickly, Barry, the benefits of going to the dealer for service.
You know, Matt, the perception we are fighting, and it was self-induced 20 years ago, is that we were too high priced. We did more warranty work, and that was understandable. We could only service so many cars. Cars are better quality now. They are very sophisticated, and we are actually less expensive than almost any independent you can go to up and down the highway.
That's good. That's good news for you, for sure. Chuck, let's get to you now. How long have you been at Haley?
I've been there for 25 years.
And you've been working there, seeing many different cars, many different, whatever it may be wrong with the car. Certainly the cars have changed from the carburetors now. Everything's fuel injected. The cars have gotten more sophisticated. How do you keep up with that?
Well, you have to train all the time. Every year we have to do more and more training. I mean, I've been going to General Motors school since 1982.
Right.
Started with carburetors, and now, I mean, that was the first year that they did computers, and I've watched them evolve, and it's just awesome.
I mean, now, is it kind of like a car comes in and you can almost plug a laptop into it? Whereas before you have to listen and hear, and timing belts, it's different now, isn't it?
Right, you can plug a laptop into it, right, and read it. You have to know what you're reading. There's no
right.
There's no computer that tells you exactly how to fix it. If you don't know what you're looking at, you're not going to fix the car.
Now tell us about the training that goes into being a master technician at Haley Buick GMC.
Just whatever GM puts up there for us. We have to train on every aspect. I mean, that's the difference between us and independents, is we know every aspect of your car, whereas an independent might know a little bit about the brakes or a little bit about this. We know about every part of that car.
Now, we call you the doctor. Even Barry said you're the auto doctor for someone's car. Why are you the best? I mean, just put it out there.
Because we have all the training. Right. We know, you know, if we have problems, we can talk to somebody about them. We can get right to the engineers.
Now, we keep our vehicles in check by going to someone like you. And the end thing is that's important to us for safety, for our kids who are riding in the cars.
Correct.
And we're talking not just about, keeping the oil change, but also air the tires, of course, the simple things. But then we get more advanced. You guys have some very specialized tools to make sure that everything's in tip-top shape.
Yes, we do.
It makes it kind of interesting. Chuck, Barry, let's go over to you. What is your message to the people watching us right now about coming to Haley and getting your car serviced?
I think if you go to any new car dealership, obviously if you're near Haley, I'd love you to come to us. But if you have a GM vehicle, come to the local dealership or come to see Chuck. You never meet him, unfortunately. He's the doctor behind, he's the surgeon. Right. He's not coming out of the operating room all day long. But he's got the receptionist that will communicate with you, Matt, and tell you about what's going on with your car, the perceptions. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. They have got to diagnose something that if you don't tell people, if you don't tell the doctor exactly the symptoms, they can't fix it. And we have people come in and they kind of generalize, or they try to think they know the answer, or they think we want to hear something, and that sets us on a wild goose chase. So the other thing that I just heard this morning on the radio is there's a little computer you can go out and buy now, a computer to get all the codes. It's a gimmick. It's like Chuck just said, it's not knowing the code, it's what to do with it. Right. And so they're selling the attitude that it's the way to go.
All right, here's what you need to do. Call Haley Buick GMC right now and get your car tuned up and set up. 320-9054.